Hi everyone, it's Janette Crafty Dawk here for take 2. I started showing you, and I'm going to have a cuppa while I'm playing today. I started to show you these tags of Sharon Tilliard's, one of her kits that I've sort of been sitting here and popping some bits and pieces on. And I was talking about these that I made, and for some reason I looked up at the video and it was, my phone had gone dead. So take 2. Hope you're all well. So these tags all come and you just cut them out. There's all different shapes, sizes. I just backed them onto, I think it was, what did I do? Looks like book paper. No, can't be. Anyway, I backed them, I think it was manila folder. And then I put some brown paper, some tea dyed, and some more coffee tea dyed of mine. So let's have a play, grab your coffee, and see what we can do. Now these, all of them I've popped eyelets in them. And I have found this little, I'm finding all little bits to use up. I found this little container and they're all little strips of tea dyed paper. And I just rolled it all up and then just painted them, well, glued them, but then I just did them with matte medium, just to, and so they're just little paper beads. And the 2 types of bulb pins that, well, this is the bulb pin and this is the safety pin that hasn't got the little doobah on the end of it. So I used that one on this one. Can you see? Whoops, yeah, on that one. So it hasn't got the, there. And I used the bulb pin on that one. So I just want to tiss it up a little bit. It looks okay, but I want to put these little, seems dark in here today. Either that or my eyes are failing me again. I just got a couple of little Tracy labels that I want to pop down there. These are just little stickers that I've got my birds that are out, and these are just random little stickers that I probably got from AliExpress donkeys years ago. And I need to use up. So I thought I'll just pop these on here. Now I'm not sure what I want to put on those. I was looking at the birds and then I thought, no, I don't want to do that. And then I saw Tracy's, I think it's her, let me just see on the label, rather random mixed labels. And I thought, well, a couple of little bits here. And there's another tag that you could put on a tag. Bit of music paper randomly chucked in there. And I suppose we could do a couple of numbers. I like her new kit that she's got out with. I'm not into Oriental books or anything very much at all, but I'm quite taken with her Japanese bits and pieces. I think they're rather cute. And then she's got the other one, the grungy, which she did some we're talking Tracy here, I think I said that, field notes, that she's making a book cover with, and I can't wait to see how that all finishes up. Just gorgeous. I'm just picking out a couple, and I'm not really, the words that are on them I'm not that fussed about. I just want a few little ones and a few just... Okay, that might do for that. We'll just see what we can put onto these little things here. So I quite like the size of this one. So we might get one done, we might get a few done, and we might end up with me attempting an edit again. The last one sort of went all right, but I forgot to put, well, I thought I had, and when I checked the video it had the welcome on it, and then when I watched it back it went straight to the apologies about the editing, and you couldn't, it was that fast that you couldn't read it, so that was a bit of a... But I'm going to persevere, and if you guys want to persevere with me, well, that would be lovely. I just think sometimes, you know, I do like, and I've got used to stopping and starting the video when I do something and I think, well, it's going to be a bit boring to watch all of that. Stop and start the video, and it would be nice if I could just get that flow going like I see a lot of people do, where they do the editing, and I do like... Let me just, where's that little pot on? Oh, I had a little pot here. I thought I'd... Now I must check. Oh yes, I am in. We are going. So that's good. I've been sewing this morning. I did a little vintage sewing machine in felt. Oh my goodness. That is so stinking cute. And I was quite taken with how it worked out. So I had to share it with my girlfriend. And she's bought it for a friend's birthday next week. So now I did have two that I started. Now I've only got one to go to the craft shop. So, but that's good. She doesn't have to think about a present for a other girlfriend now. And then perhaps just a little label. Oh, I thought I'd had these cut out, but I haven't. You know what thought did. We had our little granddaughter here this morning. Mummy was on night duty last night, so Daddy brought her over for a coffee so we could let Mummy get a bit of a snooze in. So we had a little play, and she's got this little brace, and she looks like a little sumo wrestler when she walks around, because it keeps her legs, basically she's in a squat position. That's how she's walking, and when it comes off to like change her and have a bath and what have you, they said she's like jelly legs. She can't walk without it on, which is a bit of a shame, because she was walking very well with the other one, but she broke it. So okay, I think that'll be a bit cute with just something like that on it, just to you know, brighten it up a little bit, and perhaps a little bit of cheesecloth on the back. I've sort of got out of paper crafting a little bit. Not out of it, but you know, I haven't been doing as much, and it's time to, I really got to get myself motivated to get back into it. Sewing seems to be taking over my life, which isn't a bad thing. Let me have a look here. What have we got? Two that's got sticky on it, so let's get our bit of glitter glue. I still like it. I still can't bring myself to just using tacky or something like that. I don't know why. I'll just, it works, and I guess what works for us, doesn't it? Now, I noticed I haven't inked these, and I probably should have, but you don't always have to, I guess. I'm just going to, because I'm not sure how well that's going to adhere to that. And then this little bobby one. I'm just going to pop on there just to give it like a little clustery sort of an effect. So I'm quite happy with that. That can dangle off there, and then there's a little bit under there, and you've got your writing space on the back. And I will, because I didn't, just go around the edges of that one. Yeah, so that's one. And then this one, quite like that effect. Peter had his COVID shot yesterday, and so far so good, no ill effects. We've been taking bee pollen tablets for our immune system and whatever else, general well-being, I guess it is. And I said to him, oh, it's the bee pollen kicking in, you know, but it's only day one. Sarah, when she had hers, because Simon and Sarah are health workers, so they had to have it done. And Sarah was really badly affected, and but Simon, he was fine. He's got his dad's genes, I think. Nothing phases him or keeps him down for long. He's one of these guys, I think he has one leg in the grave and he'll still be running away from it, which is wonderful. So it's just very simple, but you know me, I like simple. So that's the second one. Now these little leaves are Susan Taylor Brown over at Poppiness. Her YouTube, not YouTube, Etsy shop is called, and I'll try and remember to link it all down below. But Poppiness is pretty easy to remember, and they're called Fussy Cut Brown leaves, aptly named. And I've had them for ages and fussy cut them all out, and then haven't done anything with them. This is typical. I think we all sort of see things and think, oh, I need that. Then once you get it, you sort of forget that it's there a bit. Okay, so what I want to do is just put the cheesecloth cheesecloth behind. Yeah, just to keep it like that. And then I have got, and where did I put it? Oh, come on. My scraps. Coffee. I'm not a big coffee drinker, but when I have one, it's nice when you feel like it. And okay, so basically I want to put these on in a bit of a random sort of a way. So we want something else on there as well. I love this. Just some string. Do you know what? This is out of the, actually I should use that page, shouldn't I? Yes, it's got the green on it, and then I can, yes. Okay, so this is not, I'm not thinking about it much at all, and if they don't work, I can always pull the elements off that I like and put the rest in the bin, and then start again, because it's only paper after all. It's a lady that I used to go to cards with. If you'd muck up, she'd say, don't worry, it's only a piece of paper. After all, you think, yep, it really is only just a piece of paper. So we'll have that one, and we'll put that one sort of at the top there. Oops, my pins have stuck to my magnet on there. I'll pop you there. Almost like they're falling down a little bit, I suppose, isn't it, really? So the aim of doing all this is that I get a whole load of things done, ready to have for a journal if I ever get around to making another journal, and having bits for Happy Mail. At the moment, I'd much rather send some Happy Mails. I've got about 11 out there that I need to send off at the moment, and so if you're watching, and I'm sorry I'll only have to be able to do it in Australia at the moment, but if you would like to have a Happy Mail, private message me, or I think I've got my email address on the, I'll make sure I do, perhaps do it that way. Email me, and then unless you've got my private message from Facebook. Now I like that. Something at the bottom. That's right, we were going to do this, weren't we? Like a nesty type thing. Just get my other glue. I was putting my sewing machine together and I can't resist. How stinking cute is that? Huh? Just beautiful. Love it. Over at Pay It Forward. That's the Etsy, the YouTube channel where Lisa has got so many different patterns, free patterns, ideas, she's just amazing, just amazing. So now back to the paper craft. See, I can't get away from the sewing. So I'll put a fair bit on here and then it will get it all stuck. You know, for years I've had this cute little bird running around the craft room, as in a little, they're not felt, they're not paper, I don't know what they are, rice papery stuff. And now I'm just thinking I could put that little bird in this nest, but don't know where I've put it. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. We need a little bird. We need a little birdie. That might be easy enough to cut off. I think these were from the Graphics Fairy, a group of, I love that one. He looks as though he's sitting on the, let's have a look a minute. Let's just have a little look. I can always go and cut more out, can't I? Glue all over me. Trouble is, when I play like this, the time goes so fast. Before I know it, I've got half an hour, 45 minutes, and I haven't done anything. It must be boring for you guys just to watch when I haven't got anything done. But we will try. Okay. So this little one looks as though he's sitting down, so I'm going to sit him on there. Him, her, whatever. Looks almost like a mixed media thing that Wendy did the other day, and I really didn't intend it to be a copycat, but thanks for the inspiration, Wendy. That's Wendy Mason over at Create with Wendy. I think I just cut off some of his crown, but there we go. Bad luck today. I'm sorry about that little birdie. So there's number 3. Oh, that's cute. Now let's just have, I don't know what it says, but just a tag. You've got to have a tag, don't you? Crows are playing today, so Pete's 24. Pete's watching, gonna watch that. He usually goes to, it's Saturday that I'm filming this, he usually goes to local football today. Oh, cute. I do like. Yeah, so it's right down the bottom end. We live on a peninsula, and a York Peninsula in South Australia, and it's right down the bottom. So he's decided he's not going to travel that far. If Tom, our son-in-law, was still playing, he probably would. It's quite nice, isn't it? Probably came out of the same book that this came out of. It's one of the ribbons that is the bookmark. Let's have that in there. Seeing we're doing things with using upcycling or whatever it is, that's probably a bit too long, but let's do a different way. Come on, hands, don't let me down. That's better. Now, what I'm going to do is just pop a little bit of glue in there. That will stay on there then. And knit that. And then just angle them all. Whoops. There we go. Cute. Cute. Okay, 3. I'll do one more. And this time I might just use the birds. So I'm going to use those birds. What if I get a big leaf? Have I got a big leaf here somewhere? What about that one? Just put a leaf. Oh, dear me. I'm getting myself a new chair. I sit out here and my back kills me. I've got 2 decent office chairs, but they're just not working with my back. So girlfriend bought herself a Horn sewing chair, and it's got a back support in it, and she said she hasn't been having as much back pain. And I thought, well, let's give it a go, hey? Why not, says Peter. So I'm going to pick that up on Thursday. She's getting me one. I could get one online and get it posted for the same price, but I thought, why not support her little sewing centre and get it from them. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to, actually I might pop that one over the top. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully that will help and I can stay out here a bit longer. Okay, now we'll just ink this a little bit. Here's my book. Trying to ink around the bird so I don't get the bird itself, but I get a bit of a background, and I want them to stay there. Oh, look at that, one's in its nest as well. Didn't realise that. I really am copycatting, aren't I? Okay. Just around the outside. Beautiful. Now, that's been cut off the edge of the page, so we'll keep it to the edge of the tag. I like. Now, just a little bit of sari silk. Okay, so I will continue on with these tags that I've got here. They'll all be done similarly to these that I've done, and then I will definitely pop them in at the end so that you can see how I've done them. But that's what I've done with them. Now if you like these, pop over to Sharon's page, pop over to what's she called, you know, Poppiness's Etsy, Susan Taylor Brown, and have a play. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you next time, and until then, happy crafting. Bye for now. Hello again, back with a quick show and tell of the tags that I did. So these are the ones that I made while we were together in the video. Whoops, I'm watching Sharon as well. I thought I'd turned her off for a bit, but yeah, so I was crafting with Sharon Tilliard, and while I was doing these, so they're the ones that I did with you guys, and then these are the ones, just a little bit of sari up there. These are little tags that I'd made calico and just sewn around, and I would rolled a bit of sari down there, and behind here is a little bit of cheesecloth, some lace, and just a couple of tags. It's not my usual style at all. I'm just playing to get a bit different. Again, one of my little tags that I made, and I stamped on that one, a couple of bits of sari and a bit of ribbon, and then that one's very plain. I think that was the first one I did. And this one, I've put a little bit of denim behind here, some lace, some music, the bird, a little bit of the frayed pieces of denim string, and I stamped a little butterfly in there. It's a little bit cute. This one, got some cheesecloth, one of my little stamped pieces of calico, just a bit of scrap paper, packing paper, and some tags. You know what I mean? Labels. Sorry. Bit of ticking down here, cheesecloth, little bit of calico here, and a couple of little labels. So that one's pretty basic, but I like it. This one, I've got sari silk, a bit of twine, a bit more sari silk here, and that sort of all goes down here. Some sari silk and a bit more sari there. bit of a coloured sari just to add a bit of colour, one of my tags and some labels. So that's what I've done so far with the little bits and pieces that were in my little folder from Nat, and these are the ones I did the other day, a couple of those. So far I've just got a bit going. So like I said previously, thank you for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. And until next time, happy crafting and bye for now.